Well, hello to everyone, and welcome to the stream for GSR Season 3, Tier 2, Race number 6. And today, we could see our 6th different winner of the season. I'm joined by SAGA Vivid. Vivid, how are you doing? Yes?
What?
I don't know. I mean, I'm doing alright. I had stuff happen earlier, but that's okay. Quinn have spawn up a rouge, I believe.
Jones fans already
That doesn't
DNF'd.
happen.
Maybe I'm lagging. I don't know.
Well, I don't even know what's going on with my wire and my controller. I know it might mess up, so I apologize if it does.
Quinn just DNF'd. He hit the wall really hard. I'm expecting the pull time to be a mid to low 43. What are you thinking, Ryan?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd say more like a mid 43.
Just from like what we've seen from people sending in times and sharing setups and stuff. Yeah.
I can 100% agree with that. Yeah.
Looks like most of the drivers right now are going to be going the preferred strategy softs to, I think, hards. Oh, there's even a few cars at the exit of Air Rouge.
Well, UK
Scotty,
fans already out. Both
someone
Torosos already out. And I believe, if I'm correct, they had penalties from last week. Or they have penalties that they have to serve from
Austria.
From last week that had happened. Yep. Some of these guys, I think it was, who was it? Hissy just got done doing ARL Tier 3. And, so did Quinn Half, so they got a little bit more on their back than with racing on, regular corner cutting than they do with Strix. So that's gonna definitely play into a factor here with, those guys just doing ARL. So I'm just actually gonna send the stream to the chat, which I've yet to do. I have 206 notifications on my phone. Would anybody like to, make that 0, please?
Ryan, that's kind of what happens when you run like 3 different leagues. It's kind of expected.
Well, I mean, that's also what happens when you commentate leagues back-to-back. 44 Hellcat, first time of the day. Luck right behind.
Hamilton coming through the last 2 corners here. Is he going to be able to take provisional pole with 13 minutes left in the session? Yes, he does. 43.9.
It's actually a decent time for right now, considering the
Hellcat,
session. I think that's Hellcat! I just saw the exit of that. He's waiting for the rest of the guys to go.
He got lucky
before he makes his move. He still has to wait. I think he's gonna still have to wait because he's backing it up again. He still has to wait for these guys. Oh my god. Alright, I'm trying to find a way to send it to chat. You know my Twitch, right? Oh yeah, never mind. I could send it.
PMB is TNT 22. I think.
Correct.
Hellcat still hasn't.
Now, I think he reset the track that time.
Boost up goes 9th.
And that is the Renault of Pravi Magic spinning up a Rouge.
Ooh.
And that is one of the second or third, maybe more than that, victims. You mother effer. I cannot send this. Well, I'm trying to find a way to send this. Oh, I'm dumb.
What'd you do?
Never mind. Well, I forgot you had to go to the stream, and there's a share button right on the top of the stream.
Well, are you streaming on Mixer instead of Twitch?
No, I'm streaming on Twitch for sure, yeah. Oh my god.
You're like, oh, why can't I send my stream link? You're in the wrong thing.
Jesus Christ.
That would be funny.
Well, I figured that out, so I'm glad I did. I think I needed to figure that out. But, I might have to go at some point during the race. I do have pizza, coming to the house.
I will happily take
I don't know if I'll gladly chew in the mic.
Maybe get Irish and Atlantis to join along, huh?
I don't know. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. I don't know. I'm not checking chat at the moment, so I don't really know what everyone is saying. But yeah.
Probably lost it in start of Sector 3, letting Hissy by. So we have a few cars on a lap right now. We have Smoking Ginger, Squid, and Pravi, who's still on hards for whatever reason. Pravi right now coming up to Eau Rouge. I think he's following Hissy. Is he going to spin again? We saw him like him do on his last 2 runs. No, he actually made it pretty decently this time. He's on
You're
a
a
lap.
popular person in league
But he's not
racing, and you
using
just,
the
you know,
gear.
always. Sorry for cutting in. It sucks when you're a popular person in league. 200 messages per like every 2 hours. So I mean, it's kind of hard to respond to every single one of them. So if I ever ignore anybody's message, I really apologize. I think Squid just tried to go back on the track, didn't know where the pit lane was for a minute.
I did that at France in some league race. I went around the final corner and I was looking for the pit entry and I just hit the wall. I forgot what it was though.
I've done that so many times where I forget where the pits are. I've done it with Singapore. Well, at least a pit exit. I've always forgot how to do the pit exit. Abu Dhabi, because that one frustrates me the most. I feel like when I was at a pleb F1, and then I want to say, I'm trying to think of the other one. Trying to think of what the other one was. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but you have 12 drivers who set in times, 3 DNFs so
Bobby.
far.
Just straight across the corner right there. Ooh, Pravi lost it again. Like I said on his last lap, was it through Eau Rouge? No, it was through Sector 3, the start of Sector 3. He's lost it twice there and twice up Eau Rouge.
Maybe he rode the
His
curb
F1
or
boy
got the onside
retires.
curb, or
Yeah.
I don't know. It's questionable. But, I mean, that corner can be tough. I know last season in GSR, there were people who wrecked there last season in GSR. So I'm really curious to see what's going on. Riles to P2, though. How about that? It was all close between Riles, Hamilton, and Pluto in time trial. So I'm wondering how this is going to play out between those guys in the race. How is it going to... Oh, F1 boy, I've retired. I apologize.
Like you just mentioned that Riles did do a lap on mediums earlier, so he did lose a little bit of time in the session. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to use all 3 of his sets. We've yellow Sector 2 and 3. Ryan, you know who that is? I didn't find anyone.
I'm sorry, I was just watching my eyes ball out after seeing Sebastian Vettel and a Mercedes in the memes chat of a league, and I think I about like lost some brain cells from that one.
This community makes me lose brain cells.
It's hilarious though. I think someone just set a lap. It was who was it? It was Callum to P4.
Pluto starting the lap on mediums.
GSR Callum might have not had luck on his side necessarily, but he definitely has had things go his way in other leagues and not go his way. He got a podium in CRL earlier this week in Tier 2. So does that help Callum's confidence that he's got a podium in a league like that, where Hamilton is in, Hellcat's in? Does that help his confidence? That's what I'm wondering from him. I'm still wondering what's wrong with my wire and my controller. I'm just trying to find out so it doesn't break automatically, because I'm thinking it will.
Oh, Sector 1 and 2, yellow flags. Eau Rouge, making it through Eau Rouge on these first few laps, Ryan. The tires are going to be cold, the field's going to be bunched up, it's going to be chaotic. I can't wait for this race to start.
I've DNF'd so many times at Barouge. don't even. I don't know if you remember. Oh, there goes Clemson into a wall.
Ooh. Yeah, he's lagging on my screen really bad.
Well, he's definitely not too happy
See,
for
where
sure, because he's definitely stopped in the racetrack.
Let's look for
Well,
someone
hopefully the game
who's
doesn't
going to
disqualify
finish
him.
the lap here. Joe's going to finish the lap, I think. He opens DRS, coming to the line. Where's he going to be? P8, just goes barely quicker. Clemson retires. Looks like P15 is all that's going to be achievable for the Alfa Romeo of Clemson.
Well, Clemson fan destroying a sign, I guess. I
I'll invite
don't really know, but
Tanky.
he's retired.
What are the
Pluto
letters
just
at
go
the
up
end
to
of Tanky's gamer
P7.
tag?
I've got messages from people. I need to. Oh, so many things at once. I don't know how I manage it.
What are
I'm
the
just gonna
letters at the
check
end of
chat.
Tanky's gamer tag? I have to invite him back.
Tankies 3735. I believe it's a space after Tanky.
Yeah, it is. All
I
right, I got it.
believe. All right. Well, I've connected to the chat, so I'm glad about that. At least I know what people are saying now, just in case I miss anything.
Now, go over to Luck in 5th here, Ryan. Looks like he's coming to finish a lap.
Low ERS.
He's absolutely no
Definitely up
ERS
on the time.
left. Yeah.
Definitely up in the time though, so that's a good
He's probably been
thing.
pushing very hard this lap.
Here, I know I've gotten valid there
Yeah.
too before, where you just go slightly
Looks
wider,
like the
touch
lap's
that
still
curb,
back.
it goes.
No, he's gonna come into the pits.
Oh, he's hitting. Yeah, he could have gone faster, but I think that's the Renault, or no, the Haas of Bobby the Human. I think he got faster. I think it's the Alfa Romeo next. No, yeah, it's Scotty. I apologize for that. I'm gonna see
5
what's going
minutes.
on, cause I mean, you're back.
Ryan is hyped. These last 4 minutes are going to be crucial. We're going to have, I'd say, 2 sets of softs left, so they're going to be wanting to get out right now for the first lap. And then the lap after, they're going to want to get right back into the pits. There's maybe yellow on Sector 1. I'm not sure who Ryan is spectating. It's Hamilton letting someone by. Let's see. Looks like the only driver yet to set a lap that's still in the session is Scotty on the mediums. He's currently on a lap, coming down the long DRS stretch in the first sector. Ryan, where you at? Looks like Hellcat is on a lap right now. Actually, it shows he's on a lap, but he's not using any ERS, so I'm guessing he's going to be saving ERS for another lap. When I was practicing, I didn't have enough fuel for 2 laps. Like a lap after lap, and then you'd have the in lap plus the out lap. I didn't have enough fuel for that, so it's gonna be interesting to see here, because in the pits he might have overfueled the car in case he had to do this, but with there being 3 minutes left in the session, he'd probably just pit. So we'll see. As Pravi retires, where is that? Yeah, I want to say it was in the pits maybe. To finish his lap. I'm still not sure who Ryan's spectating, but Scotty's coming to finish the lap right now. He's going to open DRS to the line. Scotty on mediums is going to go P12 with a 145.6. Who else is on a lap? Callum's starting a lap. Scotty retires as Bobby just completely cuts the corner in sector 2.
I have pizza now. So,
Ryan has pizza, boys. This is it.
yes. Well, Bobby the
Looks
Human
like-
gone up to 3rd, which is what I missed. But, I think there's a Ferrari Smoking Ginger coming to the line pretty soon here.
Yeah, he's starting a lap. It shows he's on a lap. Unless he decided to do it with no ERS. His boost up is not moving in sector 2. He can get disqualified for not moving, so we'll see if he gets disqualified. Yep,
And he
I called
was.
it. Boost up got DQ'd.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me at Abu Dhabi last season for Tier 1.
Yeah, and we know
I
what happened
tried
there.
to give-
Hellcat goes out of the session.
Oh!
Intentionally.
Callum just went through boost up. I'm not sure if that messed up his lap or not. We'll see once he finishes. Oh, who's that? Is that Hellcat or Pluto? Oh,
Hellcat
that's
out.
Hellcat's car is retired. Yeah.
Yep, I watched that.
I saw a Racing Point parked off to the side. Yellow, sector 1 and
Well-
3. Not sure who it is.
I'm really... oh, Callum's sideways right there and into the wall. I'm thinking, is he giving
Oh!
Hamilton a slipstream this time? But he goes into a wall again.
He lost it.
Hamilton watches that Mercedes
Riles.
into a wall. And Riles.
Riles to pull by a 10th over the Mercedes driver of Hamilton. Riles is not going to have time for another lap, but Hamilton's coming through the final 2 corners right now. It's a really good exit out of that final corner. Loses it a little bit. He's opening DRS to start his lap. If he has a really good ear rouge, he'll gain a lot of time. Because I saw on his previous lap he lifted.
Just watch Callum hit the pit wall with his rear tire. That's not a good thing. That's something you don't want to do.
See, Hamilton coming up ear rouge right now.
Hissy's spun in front of the field. That's in front of Utah Elephant.
No lifting from Hamilton this time through ear rouge. Let's see how much he's up on his time coming through the long straight here in Sector 1. He's up by 1/10 right now. That's enough for pole. He just needs to maintain pace on this lap.
Remember, Pluto's not out there. He's in the pits, so he might get it. Think of how hard of a track Spa is to overtake. I'm not saying it's I'm not saying it's the hardest track to overtake, but I'm saying for Spa is that you don't want to try anything that's not reasonable. And Luck up to P3.
Here we go.
Tanky P9 and starting a lap.
I'm watching Hamilton here, Ryan. Coming through the middle sector right now. We'll see how. Yeah. He was up on his first sector time. As Joe retires. Let's see. Is Hamilton on his time? He's up by a 10th.
1/10.
That's pole. He just needs to get these last two corners correct. I mean, he's only, I think, 4/100ths down on Riles' time. So, he should be able to take pole as long as he doesn't choke his lap here.
Ow.
Coming through the final two corners is the Mercedes of GSR Hamilton. Takes a wide entry, cuts in, hits the apex perfectly. Back on the traction, opens DRS to the line. Where's Hamilton? It's pole for GSR Hamilton.
Can Luck or Tanky do anything about that? Luck set a lap. Tanky is on his lap now, but I think it's over.
I think that's it, Ryan. We'll see if Luck can do anything about it, but Luck has no ERS left.
No.
And Tanky's just cruising to finish his lap. We'll see. Yeah, Luck is 2 seconds down on his time, so he's just coming to finish the lap. Not ideal for Callum or Luck. I saw them banging in 43s just like Riles and Hamilton, but looks like they're going to be 6/10ths off the two top guys today.
I'm going to grab more pizza. You know me. I'm hungry.
I'm on food now. We need a 05 stream compilation, please. Someone watching, just take time out of your day and just make one, please. Thank you. Luck into the pits. Tanky also into the pits. So it looks like it's going to be pole for GSR Hamilton. Just waiting for Tanky to come into the pits here. Still waiting on Tanky. What a gamer tag, Tanky. Ryan's still getting pizza. I don't know how long it takes to grab a slice of pizza and come back to your room, but yeah, that's what Ryan's doing right now. The pole for Hamilton, Riles starting right behind him in the Ferrari. He barely missed pole by a 10th as Hamilton got it right deep in the depth of the session. Lux is 6/10ths behind, Bobby 7/10ths behind, and looks like Pluto 8 on medium, so he's going to be on the ideal strategy. We saw we saw 4 drivers not set a time. Jones fan, UK fan, Quinn Houff, that F1 boy, and then we saw Boost Up get disqualified. So we're going to see what they can do in this race here. They're going to be starting 16th to 20th.
Well, I thought I'd update you guys on my pizza that no one cares. It's actually really good. But I think what's better is the race right now.
No. I'd rather have pizza than watch this race. Because I'm fat. This is going to be interesting, Ryan.
Now I know I can make fun of you for that.
Well, I'm not. I'm fat because I like food, but I'm actually not fat, so you can't.
that's kind of the same way with me. How much do you weigh then?
I'm 5'9", 155 pounds. So for
150. I weigh
someone
more than you, so I
for
mean you
someone
can't really
who's
say much that
14,
you're quote
for someone
unquote
who's
fat.
14, you'd say, okay, they weigh 155, they're fat. But based on the fact that I'm 5'9",
Yeah, well, same here.
I'm not. Yeah. How tall are
I'm
you, Ryan?
5'9" too. I'm 5'9" too.
Oh. How much do you weigh?
I would say 170 around there.
Alright. Looks like it's a GSR 123.
Yeah.
I love this.
You also have Calvin
I
Pluto,
mean,
7th and 8th.
alright,
Well, let's
Ryan,
go over,
you go for your 3 over to... Alright. Alright, you go.
3. Yeah, 3. Pluto won last week. He's looking to improve his position. He's on mediums, so he's definitely on the revert strategy and the different strategy. So how is this going to work out? It's all going to matter about the start for him because he's in the midfield, and that's not always the smartest place to be in GSR. So we're going to look how that's going to play out. Someone who I would say, I'm looking at the chat now. I'm looking at
Speed it up.
stuff. Someone who's yet to win is Bobby the Human. Bobby the Human has the chance to do so today, and he's finished second a ton this season. Can he turn those seconds into a win? And someone else I feel like is Hamilton. Yet to win the season. He's had a lot of bad luck on his side, but I think today's the day, and I think if he could just do it, if he could just stay out front and manage the tires, manage the race, and not tell Bono his tires are dying, I think he can win.
Alright, so here are my 3 to pick. I mean, Ryan, you can't count out Riles. Riles is very consistent, week in, week out. Tier 2 Alpha champion last season. I mean, you just can't count him out, man. He's really consistent. But you gotta remember, in Sector 1, there's a really long straightaway. So, there's gonna be a lot of swapping position, and I'm sure someone's gonna lose it through Eau Rouge. So, hopefully Riles can get up there and take the dub today. Let's pick, I mean, Quinn Half can still run back up through the field. It's just a matter of can he avoid the wrecks, not take damage, and then have pace to contend with them. And then let's go for my final pick, Squid. Squid's gonna be my dark horse pick for today. We've seen him do pretty decent subbing tier 1 last week. Or not subbing, reserving tier 1 last week. And I feel like Squid's gonna be able to get up in there and fight the top guys today.
Good picks there, good picks. Well, they're all trying to go too wide here.
They're just stopping in the final sector. Like it's a safety car, but it's not.
Well, you might see one of them today, you might not. We'll have to figure it out.
I'm sure. I can guarantee you will, Ryan.
Well, you don't know.
Ryan, I have a question. Alright. On a skip. No. So, between 1 to 5, how many cars are we losing through Eau Rouge today? Maybe more than 5. What are you thinking? I'm gonna go with 6.
Through Eau Rouge?
Yes, I'm gonna go with 6. What are you thinking, Ryan?
I'm gonna go with 20 because there's 20 drivers in here.
Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go with 7. Alright, Ryan, you can take over now. I'll be watching from the back.
Alrighty. The 5 red lights are about to come on here in Belgium. One of the longest treks in the calendar. Here we go. The lights are gonna go out, and here we go. Luck got a bad start, and he's going back to P5, but side by side for the race lead. Hamilton ahead of Riles, and Bobby the Human takes advantage. There's crashing. Pluto.
Look, Pluto.
VSC.
Go back to the front. Looks like we're not going to be losing anyone through Eau Rouge this time, Ryan. Pluto and Callum to the back. Yeah, possibly. I mean, that was chaotic, and that's just the first corner. So we have a few drivers with damage. I'm sure Scotty picked up something. I saw him hit somebody.
Do I have enough time to go grab a pizza before the restart? I think so. So I'm grabbing another one.
You better run, Ryan.
I'm gonna run.
As he's running, you just heard an earthquake throughout the house. Alright, y'all didn't hear that. Alright. That was chaotic. Hamilton's already out of DRS with Riles, so... Or maybe that's just the Delta. I'm not sure, but we'll see here. Yeah, Ryan do be getting that pizza. That's right, he do be eating. Are we already back green? Bro, Ryan, you weren't quick enough. It looks like we're already back green. We'll see how many drivers are going to be pitting here. Luck and Callum down 13 positions. Let's see, we have some swapping in the midfield here.
Well, I think we're back to
Joe on
flag.
Jones,
I missed
man.
a few things because I don't really care.
Of course you don't. Yeah,
No, I do care.
Ryan was eating good. He missed a few things.
What'd I miss?
Yeah, they went green
Seriously.
on the what's it called? Coming down the hill to the hairpin, they went green.
Oh my god.
Hamilton's already out of DRS of Riles. That's gonna be crucial here.
Pretty sure
Can
this
he
is a GS
maintain
train
that
track,
1
I'm pretty
second
sure.
gap? Yeah, but if he can get out of it, then that's gonna be crucial. We see yellow somewhere down the field.
Okay, fam?
Oh,
Yes,
Quinn
he has damage.
diving on boost up. They're at some
Luck
point
on
we're gonna-
Ginger. This is the midfield.
I'm sure at some point we're gonna see a safety car. So Pluto and Callum maybe on the fight back up the field here. Steve-O has invited me to play F1. Yes, you heard that right, Ryan. Very cool. Callum and Pluto are gonna bolt on fresh mediums.
Well,
Callum was held in the
P5.
pits. Oh, never mind.
That is correct. Never mind.
He had a 5 second. That's why he sped.
That's true.
All right. I mean, we haven't lost anyone at Beer Rouge yet. I'm proud of the Tier 2 boys.
Well, you're gonna say that and someone does.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because there's people coming into it now.
And then this corner Hamilton's
Well,
going
look at
through
that gap
now.
for P1.
Oh, VSC again.
Upper
Lost
Rouge.
our first person UK fan. Yeah, up Beer Rouge. Alright, so only 6 more, and then Ryan owes me $10 via PayPal. Yeah. So we just need 6 more of you to DNF up Beer Rouge, so Ryan can PayPal me $6, please and thank you.
I'll just email you. Not email. I'll just like send you a
How are you
from
gonna
F1
email
again.
me $6?
Not email. Not email, but send it through the Xbox store.
Yeah, for
So.
sure. Ryan, I feel like whenever we pick our 3, both of us, at least 2 of them get taken out in the first corner. Squid, Pluto, and Callum, 17th, 18th, 19th. Quinn, 14th.
I picked mine too. They're still up in the podium. But right as I
Hamilton,
say that,
Riles,
not
and
happen.
Bobby. Those are our other 3. And then the other 3 we picked are dead last. Top 3, bottom 3.
Yeah, true.
We'll see, can Riles
That's
keep
true.
on pace with Hamilton here?
You're back. I apologize.
Of course. Alright, I hope he's spectating one of the top 3 here, 'cause that's what we're going to be focusing on. Riles, Hamilton, and Bobby coming through Eros this time. Riles almost loses the rear. Bobby did not lift. Bobby's getting a run on him as we have a yellow in Sector 1. Who is that? Hellcat is out. Hellcat lost it in Eros with Jones fan. Oh my! F1 boy just went through Jones fan. Alright then. Luck lost it. What has happened? Complete chaos. Every time Ryan leaves, something happens. Ryan, stop getting pizza, please. Oh my. Complete chaos. Tier 2 in Belgium. Can't wait for Ryan to get past.
another one. Okay,
Ryan, put
Upper
on the
Rouge.
mic. Ryan, we lost Jones fan. We lost Luck. We lost, I think, Scotty. No. We lost 4 people. I forgot who it was. 4 people lost it, but only 1 DNF. It was Hellcat first, and then the rest just followed him. Squid up the inside of Quinn here.
And there we go. Bobby the Human is
The
retired.
3rd VSC. I didn't see where.
Was there contact? That's a good question.
It was
I don't
through.
know.
Oh, I just go to F1 boy or boost up. Go to boost up. You can see where it is. His car just. Yeah.
Yep. I know. I saw it.
Possibly on the curb. We
Well,
lost
think
2
about
people
this.
lap.
Think about this. The guys, all the guys in the top 10, all but 3 of them have yet to be on the GSR podium. So 7 of the guys right now in the top 10 have yet to be on the podium. Think about
We're
that.
back green. Hamilton times it perfectly.
What has happened already? I
3
had to go and
seconds
only
is
just got
Hamilton.
back.
He's out 3 seconds. We lost 4 people up here, Ryan, but only 1 of them DNF. That's all you missed.
Watch us lose another one. Calling it.
Oh, we're gonna lose 1 this lap for sure. Hissy's in 3rd.
Yup, this lap.
I'm very surprised. Ooh, Tanky. He saved it. All right. I'm watching F1 boy go up here this time. Luck
I'm
is
watching
retired.
everyone go up Rouge, but Luck has retired. And that's
Boost
not a
up.
Rouge, so I think
This
Okay,
is
Ginger.
entertaining. Just watching people go up
This is
there is-
entertaining. I love this. I actually love this. Not much has happened besides people just dying up a rouge.
Yeah,
that's all that
pretty much
has
it.
happened.
And then Hamilton's
Yeah, I mean,
out 3
it's-
seconds on Riles.
Oh, you tall elephant? You tall elephant? No.
Oh,
Okay.
Joe?
Good.
Scotty?
Good. I don't want to lose my money
On
today.
hard? Scotty completely cuts your roof.
Callum? Callum?
Callum cuts it too.
No!
Pluto loses it.
Pluto?
Nope.
No. Quinn Health? Nope.
Squid? I think
Squid
Squid's gonna
Jr.?
lose it. Oh.
Jones Finn?
Oh,
Jones Finn! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! There he goes! Ow! That might be a safety car. Oh my god. It is a VSC.
Another
Holy
VSC.
cow.
That's 4
We've had
VSCs
4
in
VSCs
4 laps.
in 4 laps. Are you kidding me? Oh my
Oh, this is
god.
entertaining, bro. This is entertaining. Wait, Ryan.
I
what if
actually love this.
Ryan, what if half the field goes out before halfway?
Well, that's Quinn Hough's decision because right now the owner's not here of Axe, and
This is
that's
true.
Quinn Houth and my decision because I'm at admin. He's old owner, so I guess
I'd
Axe
be
not
not
being
having
here. I
that
guess it's Quinn
window.
Houth's decision.
I mean, it's probably gonna happen. We've had like, I'd say
4 VSCs.
10th from 15th have all lost at the Eau Rouge, and then everyone back is DNF to Eau Rouge or some other part of the track.
Matrix said, I've been sliding a bit up a Rouge. Well, I'm scared for tier 3.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, just
I'm
don't
scared
use
for
this
tier
setup
1.
as simple as that.
Boost Up gets the jump on the VSC. He's gonna pass F1 boy here coming in turn 1. He's gonna leave
I think
room.
in tier 1 last season, there was 5 finishers, I want to say. In tier 1 last season.
And I was one of the people who lost it
I
up Eau Rouge. And then I also
course you
lost
would.
it up Eau Rouge. in
Oh,
season
Clemson!
1 too.
Clemson's lost it up a Rouge. There you go.
Oh, that's the Eau Rouge. Oh wait, he's making
Oh,
back.
and boost
He
up
reset.
sideways.
F1 boy, don't hit him. They're side by side. They're
3 wide.
They made it work.
Boost up. 2 cars at once, and he passes them. Well,
know
let's
what?
watch it.
I'm
I'm
gonna
watching the whole field go.
Not
through.
pay attention to
I'm
Eau
watching.
Rouge for a second. We're gonna watch this battle here, Ryan.
Well, yeah, I guess we should.
This is about all that's happening at the
No,
moment.
we're not.
Are we gonna see 5?
Scotty,
Okay, people just picked up
penalty.
a lot of pens.
Scotty did.
Ooh,
Callum. Oh, Callum.
He saves it.
Oh my God. I love
Quinn-
this.
Quinn
Oh, there goes
Rocket.
Quinn Houth. Oh my God, he
Quinn,
saved
that's a
it.
clip.
Are you
That's a
kidding
clip.
me?
That's a clip save from Quinn.
I'm clipping that.
What a save. What a save.
I'm
How did he
clipping that
save
into
that?
Twitch.
I mean, Quinn must be ecstatic, right? If he wasn't running anti-lock off, he wouldn't have saved that.
No, no way. And I
Because
think we're
he
just
can't
lucky
lock
to see
up
that.
if
But
he's running it off. Scotty's left the
Yeah, no.
session. I'm gonna invite Scotty back.
Scotty Jets has. Yep. Quinn Houth.
Nothing,
Not
there's
Quinn Houth,
nothing
Probably
to
Magic
commentate
and
besides people losing the car.
No, and I love it, but F1
Yeah.
boy is out, and that might be a safety car. Will it? I don't know. We're probably just gonna have another VSC, and we have another VSC. We're not
that's
gonna have a
5
safety
and
car
5
now.
laps. What is Scotty's gamer tag?
Scotty Jets just with a 0.
Oh. Is it
Yep.
the 0 and the O?
The 0 for the yep. 5, yeah. 5 VSCs in
Yeah.
6 laps.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What the hell have we seen? This is something different. Well,
Chlamydia.
here we go, Perugia Pravi. They're battling it out. Don't clip that curb, Tanky. You might lose it.
Our
Pravi now to the
teammates
left
gonna
side.
collide.
Here we go. P4. Renault versus Renault. American versus... I don't even know.
They're both
No,
Americans, I
Canadian
wanna say.
versus...
Oh yeah, Canadian versus American. What? Wait, Pravi's not an American?
Pravi's Canadian.
Yeah, I knew that for sure.
I don't know why I didn't say that, but there's a
All right.
battle for P9 here as they come out of the
Scotty
pits. Look
just
at
came out of
Scotty
the
and
pits.
Clemson.
He's on cold mediums, so he might lose the car here. Or hards.
Watch this.
Ooh! Nope, they all lifted.
Here comes Callum,
didn't lift though.
trying 2 and 1. He might
he gonna
get
take
2 and
both
1 here,
alphas?
because watch this. Clemson has no DRS, and Callum
He can
does.
take it.
He might get 2 and 1 here to
To
the
the
outside.
outside. Ooh, Scotty! They almost made contact.
Ooh, wow. Surely this is a race restart. I don't know. There's 14 people left.
I mean,
Depends by halfway. I think it's half people,
the
halfway.
time that
I would say.
people are going to get caught out is when they're least focused. So Atkins out. He's just going to be maintaining that gap, right? So I feel like we may be seeing
Boost up,
one
let's
of the
boost up,
top
no front
two
wing.
losing the car here.
Hold up. Boost up has no front wing.
All right, I'm gonna be watching from the front here, Ryan. I'm not feeling so good about this.
Well,
Yup.
there's a battle for P9.
What a save! What a save! Hamilton. How did he save that?
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Yeah, well, this is just
This
a
is
spike
so
of death.
entertaining. Just watching them go through Air Rouge. Like,
well, I think it'd be more entertaining if we watch them go Rouge backwards. Can we hold up? Can we get?
like,
I'm gonna ask. Can we get a GSR race that we just do Belgium backwards and
social race
do
Belgium
a Rouge
backwards,
mainly
question
backwards?
mark?
Yes, please. I'd love to see it.
We'll go half the distance backwards, turn them around, go half the distance forwards, and then maybe have half the cars go one way, the other half go the other. Definitely not.
I know where that's from. I know where that's from. I know where you're recording that from. But let's watch P8 through back. Callum, whoa! Scotty, whoa! And Pluto, oh my god. Well, no matter what, everyone top 6 is yet to win a GSR race. Riles is gonna get his best career finish right now. Hamilton, another win it looks like, if he could just keep it. Oh, Callum and Clemson though, they're going wheel to wheel.
I mean, we can still
Two
see a
Brits
safety
versus
car.
2 Americans.
We got 8th through 11th all within like a second here. Now, what I'm noticing further up the field is we're gonna go away from that battle a little bit. Prabby, who's currently P4 on mediums, is low on fuel, so that might affect him later in the race.
Who, Prabby? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Pluto sends it on Scotty.
Well, I'm gonna watch a
by.
Rouge now at this point. Yeah, that's smart. I'm gonna watch a Rouge at this point. Hamilton.
I'll pay attention to this battle.
Yep, that's good. Riles lets off. That's smart. You know, he should just be doing that every time. I know he loses 2/10 from it, but still, it's better every time to do that than just lose
But I
a
mean,
race
if
car.
you can go full throttle, you'll gain so much more time than someone will lifting because you have that whole straightaway. And
Callum penalty, but
since you were able to just go full throttle, you'll have all that speed for the rest of the straightaway.
what I'm actually really curious to see right now is Utah Elephant is 40 seconds back, but he's already pitted. A pit stop around here is 25 seconds, I want to say. So
Ryan, we may be losing
just
somebody
be in the
this
podium.
lap. Oh, Callum.
Watch it. Utah Elephant. Whoa! Holy cow!
We're seeing. Look for the battle for 9th here, battle for 8th here, Ryan. We may be losing somebody.
Yep, I'm
in the
watching
next
this
few
right
laps.
now. Oh, I'm watching.
Clemson! Woo! Just barely saved that.
I'm watching
Callum's
Cornell
in the
from these guys
DRS.
now.
We go to maximum fuel settings here. He's going to pull out to the inside of Clemson on the hards. He's going to outbrake him. Mercedes driver is going to take the position. Clemson's going to try to cut back on him. Not going to be enough, though. He is on the hards. Pluto to the inside of Clemson, coming into the hairpin. Clemson's going to
Well, you don't usually see a pass at this part of the racetrack. Pluto does it. Not a pass at that part of the racetrack. You don't usually see a pass at that part of the racetrack, but Pluto sent it down the inside, and he made it work. And he did not care what the consequence was because he really made it work on Clemson. Because if he didn't, that could have gone pretty bad.
He's going for an undercut.
Oh boy, this is smart. Tanky pits.
I'm gonna check how
Clemson's close to Scotty.
Fell off. It fell off about a second and a half, so you should be getting a decent undercut.
Whoa,
here.
Clemson goes wide. I thought he was going into a barrier right there because we saw in the 1v1 series with Veloce Esports someone going into a barrier. I think it was Lando Norris.
Yeah, it was Lando.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you'll probably see that again sometime in this race. I wouldn't be shocked if you just run slightly wide. That might be what happens. But Tanky comes out ahead of Utah Elephant, so I'm really curious to see because Utah Elephant has already pitted.
Pluto and Callum side by side out of the last corner. Callum ran a little wide for the breaking point in turn 1. Pluto might play a strategy here, lifting so he can get DRS.
And I think it's going to be Pluto.
But now the Alphas are getting closer now.
Into a Rouge. Into a Rouge. Here we go.
They lift.
He backs off, but what's the exit going to be like? He runs the curve.
Scotty! Did he lose part of his front wing?
Here comes Pluto on Callum for P8. Look at that straight line speed from Pluto. And he does it. He is by Callum. Brit versus Brit. And now look at that. Both Alfa Romeos. American versus American.
I'm expecting Pluto to pull out a gap. But if Callum gets them and they start battling, that'll just keep The Alpha's close.
Well, look who's starting to catch up to this. Quinn Houff and Squid Jr. They're starting to catch up to this slight battle. Hamilton.
We gotta pay attention here. Hamilton's into the pits. So, yeah, Ryle has used most of his ERS, so he's definitely trying to get an undercut to hopefully get within DRS or maybe overtake him. We'll see though.
And I think he might be able to do so here. This
I don't
he's
think
gonna
do it. I think Hamilton's gonna
It's
get
gonna
him
be
out.
very close.
I think
Because he's gonna have it, but I'm thinking because the gap was 5.5
he
in
might
the pits.
get
I'm
within
thinking it might
3
be
seconds.
4. I'm thinking might be 4. That's what I'm thinking. 4.5.
It might have extended. Yeah, it extended.
Hold up, let's wait for it to
5.2.
update.
5 seconds. I think that's right.
Yeah, 4.8. So it gained. So the undercut was 6 tenths right there. So that wasn't too bad, but you could have done better.
Well, I'm gonna check what Riles' time was.
Watching these cars go through Rouge is just amazing because anything can just happen at any moment.
Yeah.
Tanky, here comes him and Smoking Ginger on the exit of a Rouge and Radion. Here he goes to the outside now, touching the grass just a little, and he is gonna go through.
Pluto's already pulled out from that battle for 9. Looks like the 2 Alphas are staying within Callum's DRS, just pulling them closer and closer.
Whoa, Callum! Look at that.
They're really on rails through Eau Rouge. I want to say everyone
They
in
really
here
are. I love
is
this.
just they're just on rails. Clemson on
Quinn
Callum.
Houff cuts it.
Clemson's
Contact!
around.
Tanky's out!
Clemson's around. He saved it. If he lets Scotty pass, Clemson's gonna be angered after that one.
I know.
Callum just squeezed him out.
Angry after those ones. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Are we gonna
I
see a
didn't really
safety
get to
car
see
though?
too much of it.
I don't think we're gonna have
No,
anything.
because we've already used the limits. We've already used the limits of it.
Actually,
VSCs and stuff. We actually have, yeah. We actually have from the VSCs.
Pluto. He saved that. All right, never mind.
Well, Hissy Pits. Pravi's staying out in those mediums. How is this going to work out for Pravi? Is he going to be able to touch a podium off of this? How is he going to be able to do this? I'm really curious to see how this goes. Well, 13 drivers left. What do you say?
And we're at
the
the halfway point. So
Yep.
unless we lose 3 cars this lap, we're not having a reset. Or I think 4 cars. Not 3.
Well, yeah. something like
We're not.
that.
It's not gonna happen
Something like
unless the battle for 8th decides to heat up. Then we might lose all 3 of them.
Well, I'm just watching everyone go through a Rouge at this point. That's what I'm going to do every race. Just because
Tomorrow,
race here, that's
Ryan,
what you
is
should
going
do.
to be entertaining.
I can guarantee.
And I'm saying our up Eau Rouge tomorrow.
Oh, Joe, you Tolfin! Whoa. He looked like he was going to do that at the start of the Rouge.
Let's see.
But he didn't.
Pluto coming up right now. He's been pushing to get out of DRS.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Callum and Scott. Oh, Callum!
Oh, Callum!
Scotty
Ooh,
team's
and
outside.
Scotty Jets.
It's gonna be a drag race here. Looks like, yeah, Scotty's just gonna have it.
DRS is so powerful here.
Just this whole game, DRS is powerful. It's insane.
It really is. That extra toe is going to screw people in the Rouge. I agree. Yeah, it really is. That's why you want to be about 5 tenths back. I think it's there. That's what I want to say. You should be back.
I mean, if you're
How
starting
much?
mid-20 car field, it's pretty much just miss the people who spin up Eau Rouge and don't take damage, and then push on later in the race.
Yep.
Thing is, like, I always have my plan for before the race figured out, but it's I always find a way for it to go wrong.
Same here.
Pravi?
Same here.
Is Pravi?
Oh, Pravi.
Is he pitted yet?
No, he hasn't. He has not.
Oh, alright.
He still has to pit. Well, I think let's just watch cars go through a Rouge again, because I think that's the most entertaining part about this race.
Pravi's
Pravi?
at old mediums. Oh!
Oh,
Quinn died.
Quinn! And that's 12 drivers left.
I think he
Riles
lost it
goes
the same
through a
place
Rouge.
Bobby did. Yeah.
That is correct, actually. Around there. Bobby just lost it a few 500 feet ahead. That's all. He cuts it.
The fact that we have like
It's just so
about
entertaining
half
to
the
watch.
field remaining, it's kind of boring, but just being able to watch them go through. Eau Rouge comes into the inside of Callan. This is just about the only battle we have on track right now.
Well, I'm watching Pluto because I'm kind of nervous about what he can do here.
I mean, from the first lap chaos, and just everything
Scotty!
after that.
Oh my God, he ran
The
right
field
off.
is so spread out.
It really is. It really is. You don't know what could happen. Well, 5.8 is that gap what's going to be for the
10
lead.
laps, Ron, we
Pretty
may
soon.
have 5 people left. Like, realistically. So, I mean, we've seen it happen the last 2 seasons of GSR. The people just DNF after DNF after DNF. Including myself in both seasons, of course, because I'm just that goated. We have 12 running right now.
Pravi stays out.
Ryan, what do you think Tier 1 is going to be like tomorrow? Do you think it's going to be clean, or do you think it's going to be chaotic?
Considering in Alpha last season, there was 10 finishers, maybe even 9, I actually want to say, if you don't include the guys at the back who just were two seconds off, well, no, 2 minutes off the pace to make. I mean, I don't know. I depends. If we get a full grid, I think tomorrow we only have 8 finishers.
8? I'm gonna go with 7.
8. I think 8 or 9 is reasonable.
I think I've learned from the last 2 seasons, so hopefully I finish Belgium.
You know, I'm just gonna say this right now. Oh, hissy! Oh my God, that scared the living bleep.
What were you saying?
No, I mean, I think basically from what we've seen previous seasons in Belgium, half the grid is left. And we saw William, Jab, and George Kalinian survive in Season 1.
Pluto hit
Pluto,
that
you do not
inside
do that
curve.
again.
Ooh.
Oh, Scotty!
Oh,
Scotty!
Callum lost it! Callum's out!
And out!
There was no saving that. The second he lost the rear, it was just gone.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, thinking about what I was gonna say. I was thinking about words to say, and I was thinking, we're gonna have someone lose at this lap, or we're just gonna have more lose at every lap. I'm glad I didn't say that, just so Callum, well, I know he's gonna watch this back, and I know he's gonna be pissed off at me and laugh at me for it. So, I mean, I won't be surprised if he does. I'm gonna actually be right back. I'm just gonna focus on Hamilton because he's dominating, I guess.
Hold up. You're gonna be right back. Oh, alright, I'm confused.
Yes. And
right,
someone's gonna lose at Upper Rouge once I be right back. Once I come back. Okay?
No, watch.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
Alright, the last time Ryan left, we lost half the field, so I'm expecting us to lose a few more. Hamilton's coming up on Pravi, who hasn't pitted yet. He's probably trying to go really long on these mediums to go on to preferably softs at the end. There's no reason for him to go hards for 6 laps, so probably softs. Oh, as Hamilton almost loses it. Is he within DRS? I don't believe he is. We can look forward to Pravi probably pitting this lap, maybe next lap. And I'm gonna check
No
the
one lost
delta
it.
right
That's
now.
awesome.
You were only gone for 1 sector, Ryan. He's gonna come
Yeah, but
out
you never know.
5th or 6th for Pravi. No, he's gonna come out like 4th or 5th. Yeah, right behind Hissy.
Yeah, probably right behind Hissy. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Unless he has to change his front wing.
We'll
which
see.
I don't think he
Hamilton's
will.
probably just trying to get within DRS so he can just pull himself through that. Is there DRS in the final
Which
sector?
he is
I
doing
can't
so.
remember.
3rd DRS? No, there's just 2 DRS straights.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sector 1-0.
It's the one in the
Kind of end of Sector 3.
first straightaway, and then yeah. Bless you. Hamilton's pulling up
Well,
to
this
Pravi
is-
right now. We're down to 11.
No matter
So
what, if he gets within DRS before Pravi pits, if say Pravi pits this lap, I think what I'm thinking here is that at this
He
point,
will have
Hamilton's going to
DRS.
get DRS and Pravi right
Yeah.
here. Which that's a detection.
he's about to
line.
hit the
Pravi,
detection.
does he
Is
pit?
that? Yeah,
Yes.
that's the detection line right there. So yeah, he gets it.
No, the detection. Look at the track map. The detection line is right before the chicane.
Oh, I need to
That's the
move
detection
my overhead down real quick so I can see. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep.
What's the next line?
Probably
oh,
pits
that's the
and-
pit. All right.
Yep. Boost up
Hamilton
penalty
coming
for
through
him.
here. Almost lost it.
Hissy's going to get ahead, but I think Pravi's going to be able to challenge here. He's on soft, so Pravi might be able to get a podium out of this. Yeah, Pravi's right behind him. That doesn't shock me.
I
Right
think
behind
Riles
him and
has
ahead of
just-
Joe.
I think Riles has just accepted the fact that he's not going to catch Hamilton unless he makes a
I was just
mistake.
gonna say that. I was just
Ooh,
gonna say
Hissy
that.
just completely cuts the
Hissy
corners. So,
won.
yeah, I think he just
Yep.
accepted the fact he's not going to catch
Um,
him, so he's lifting every time through Rouge.
You know what? Hamilton is a penalty. Riles only has 2 warnings. You know what? Riles should start catching him because if Hamilton gets another penalty, Hamilton is done. If Riles gets within 6 seconds, there you go.
I
That's
think
probably
Prop
his
will be
win
up
over.
on Hissy in a few laps. He's on new softs.
I'm just gonna do like what F1 does with their like lap counter. Oh yeah, how
Oh,
much
but-
laps is he gonna catch him by? I'm gonna say 2, maybe less than 2.
He'll be
Probably
towards
Hissy.
him at the end of this lap. But here's the problem. He's running low on fuel. Like I mentioned earlier in the race, he's still running low on fuel. Why you would
And look at that gap
underfuel your
between Riles and
car
Hamilton.
at Belgium, I don't know. Maybe he was expecting safety cars, but
Yeah.
oh, he's
That's the
right
only
on
thing I
the 0.00. And then it's back. So he's just a little bit under.
Yes, he was so close to that wall right there. That could have easily been race over.
Riles has
But
gained
now,
4/10 in the final sector.
yeah, and if Hamilton gets another warning, that's all he needs.
Hey,
6
we
seconds.
can still see someone lose the car through Rouge. It's still possible.
Including Hamilton.
Time.
Talked about a crash. I think it's Scotty or Clemson. It's Clemson, actually.
Alright, so Hamilton's running 183 miles an hour, 8th gear through Rouge. Riles is running 180, 8th gear.
Hissy lets him
'cause
go.
he's lifting.
Hissy wants DRS. Look at this. Hissy's going to get DRS.
That
look at this.
that was
Hissy-
100% a strategical move.
Watch,
Maybe
he's
he's
not
letting
also,
by
he's
because
also
he's
not.
faster.
Well, hold up. He's also not in a slipstream, so this is going to help him if he just. He cuts it, though. So
he lifted.
that doesn't help.
Seconds. He still has
Yep.
DRS though.
Utal pits, Pluto pits. So no matter what, if the top 5 stays the same, or at least changes throughout the top 5, with the same top 5, just different order, we're getting our brand new GSR winner again, just like last week.
Right now. Ryan, I think it's safe to say that you owe me $10. I think we've lost enough people to Rouge. Do you agree?
I don't have that much money, but I mean,
Damn it. Alright, well, I'll try tomorrow.
hey, I mean, I could get you a helmet, man. I don't know. We'll see. I could get you one of the helmets, I guess.
I'm sure we're gonna see somebody. There's no way we're finishing with 11. That'll be more
Yeah,
than
no.
Tier 1 has the last
Arrow
2 seasons.
Arrow finished with 10 in Tier 1 last season, and all the Tier 2 guys, like Dean Afton Riles, was one of them.
Oh,
So,
Pluto on smoking here.
Yeah.
That's the only battle on track, I think. Yeah. And
yeah, but
Squid's about 3
Utalofin's
seconds
going to
back.
catch Scotty here. Look at the difference between tires. And also, I'm really curious to see, is Riles going to be able to catch
Callum left the
Hamilton if
session.
Hamilton picks up another
he's already
penalty?
doing
If Hamilton picks up another penalty, probably fastest lap. If Riles is able to get 6 seconds there, is Hamilton going to pick up another penalty? How is he going to take it? This is going to be
Alright,
interesting.
Ryan, go
Now,
down the field here to
Pluto.
Pluto.
Yep.
Alright, never mind. You did it anyways. Just take over.
Yeah, Pluto here on Smoking Ginger, trying around the outside. Will Ginger let him by? I'm thinking he does. I saw that coming. I'm not surprised.
It's been a really quiet
Yeah.
race for the Ferrari, for the Ferrari of smoking.
Oh,
Leave
yellow flag.
sector 2 and 3.
I actually don't know where that is. Oh, Clemson. Okay. Okay.
Alright, so it looks like
Okay,
this for a one-stop soft to
okay.
mediums.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Look at Clemson.
Oh, very cool. Oh, be quiet. Yeah, definitely what I was gonna do. Interesting. Why is Ryan is ghosting on? Before anything happens, I just like to know.
Yes, ghosting should be on. NCL set the lobby up Quinhalf, so I'm just kind of thinking. I think it is.
Yeah, he's doing something. Oh no, he's just going fastest lap. He's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. All right.
I
was just
got
making sure, 'cause
nervous
I didn't
when
want
he
to see him.
slowed down. I didn't know what
Yeah.
was happening.
Yeah.
Clemson, if you're watching this, I love you and I'm sorry, son.
Well, he's going through a rouge on cold tires. He gets it perfect now, so no warning. That's good. What I'm really curious to see, like I said, does Hamilton pick up another penalty? How does he take it? Look at that, Hamilton! Oh my God! Hamilton, a penalty! And look at that! Almost losing it through a rouge! Oh my God!
I think that's the loudest Ryan's been all stream. I love it.
Someone loses it to a rouge. I'll get louder next time.
Right, alright, next time someone loses it, top of your lungs.
Oh my God! Okay. Let's see.
Celebration time! Where's the kazoo?
Give it up one more time! Clemson penalty.
Give it up for Rappa!
Alright, well, Scotty's coming through rouge this time. Utelephant right behind him.
Pluto's hits fastest lap. Takes it from Pravi.
Does he lose it? No, he doesn't. Utelephant, does he lose it? No, he cuts it.
It's celebration time, boys. Pluto's coming through here.
Smoking Ginger's coming through here. Celebration time! I don't know.
I think anyone behind 6th is kind of just, alright, we're just vibing, just don't die.
Well, something I want to mention, Riles doesn't have a penalty, and he has 2 warnings. Hamilton has 2 penalties. If Riles gets within 6 seconds, that's all he needs.
Joe picks up another 3-second. I'm gonna watch Hamilton go through arrows this time. I'm gonna watch the whole field. There's no battling. Everyone is split by more. And when I say that, I'm
except for
Scotty and Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Joe's gonna get past Scotty this lap. Last lap, Hamilton almost lost it. Alright, yeah, Clemson lost it.
And there you go.
Hamilton
Alright.
He made it clean this time. Let's see.
Yeah, but I think he
through.
lost some time, depending on how Riles takes it. Yeah, Riles, every time he's had to back off, so he's losing time. Which is good for him not to lose it or pick up a penalty, but at the same time, it's losing you time.
Hamilton has such a big advantage to the first sector, mainly because he's on a wheel. Because if you're on a controller, right, the way Erouge is, if you put too much steering input in, you'll just lose the car every time. Especially that, if you're full throttling it. The way that we see Riles, Hissy, Pravi lifting through Erouge, they won't lose it. But Hamilton can control steering input because he's on a wheel. So I think that's why he has so much time for that first sector.
Well, in 6th. What I'm curious to see is it's really getting cloudy. How is that going to play into a factor? You know,
I don't think we have enough time for it to start pouring.
No, I don't see it.
Joe gonna go for it. Joe goes for it this time. The dive. He gets it. Oh, Scotty just lets it. Scotty's 18-lap-old hearts.
And so is Squid Jr. So is Squid Jr. Scotty's done the best of it, so that's good. You know what? Riles and Hamilton have really caught through Sector 2 and Sector... Well, Riles and Hamilton through Sector 2 and Sector 3. But what I'm really... Who has applied the better foot wing? Who has got more straight line speed? Because Riles is on a pad and Hamilton's on a wheel. I'm really curious to see, does Riles get within 6 seconds within these next 3 laps? These 3 laps have to be Riles' best laps to win his first GSR race. Hamilton goes through a rouge now.
You see it, the steering input, he's barely moving the wheel, where Riles has to like that. You see, he's lifting every time, and he's losing speed.
That time, I don't think he lost that much, actually. So he's actually gaining 8/10 he needs to get within his 6-second range, and he's doing so. Yeah, Hamilton's not using any of it, so that's... We're not finishing with 10 people. I'm telling you right now, we're not gonna.
We're gonna lose.
We've had on average, we've had a retirement.
Smoking, battling back there.
On average, we've had a retirement once every 2 laps. So, I mean, you're gonna see someone DNF. I mean, come on. It's obvious enough.
I think it's gonna be, what is
Yellow flag.
It's a Renault. It's Pravi. Yeah.
And that is gonna cost him big time, because that's Hissy, who got a podium earlier today, and he's gonna try for a podium again. Because now Pravi depends on penalties and it depends on damage. He might be able to get the chance to do it. You tell all our Squid, gaining on Smoking Ginger. Now, P8 here. I know Squid is kind of called back up, but Squid, DRS now. 6.5, there you go. Like I said, these needs to be the best laps of Riles. Remember this, Riles can't get a penalty. He cannot. Absolutely cannot. Pravi and Hissy! come together.
The final podium position. I'm not sure about Penfield.
Well, it is 2 to go now, so
Hamilton 2
Hamilton.
pens. Riles 2 warnings. Hit
It's
9 seconds. Pravi 3 seconds. Joe, Utal Elephant 3 seconds. My man
6.5
Pluto
right
3 seconds. As
Riles!
Pravi runs wide.
He nearly lost it, but he lost
Scotty,
only
3
2
seconds.
tenths from that. He needs to gain more than just 2 tenths back, though, if he wants the chance to beat GSR Hamilton for his first career GSR win. Penalties, that's gonna matter. Because 6 seconds is all Riles needs to be in. 6.000. That's all he needs to be in. Squid goes by, smoking Ginger there for P8. Now it's Hissy and Pravi's turn going up a Rouge. Yeah, I don't think we're finishing with 10 people. There's no way.
We might.
Remember, Pravi has throwing damage, so Pravi picks up another penalty. So Pravi's not going to be within 3 seconds of Hissy. Oh, there goes Utal!
Saved it though.
Well, this time I don't have to scream at the top of my lungs, right?
Yeah, because he didn't fully. Oh, Scotty.
Scotty.
Bro,
It's so fun watching these guys go
on
Rouge.
19 lap old hards are really going full throttle through. Joe lifted, or Squid lifted a little bit that time. Smoking's still on Joe here.
Okay,
Why do I keep
6.5.
saying
Riles is
Joe?
using
Oh
all
my
of his
God, that's
ERS.
Squid. Smoking to the outside
6.5 between those two. Riles needs to have a perfect Rouge / Radion, or he just Hamilton to make a mistake. And if Hamilton does so, this could be the difference of the race win. Hamilton. Also, after that penalty, he's not had any warning, so he's fine. 6.6 seconds is that gap.
This time, Ryan, I'm gonna watch how much speed they're carrying through Rouge, just so we can get a little
Protection
insider
point.
here.
Let's see.
No lifting from Hamilton
And
that time.
192.
No lifting.
193.
Yeah, he didn't even lift that.
Riles.
Lifting.
No lifting
180.
whatsoever either.
No, Riles lifted. 183 miles. That's a whole 10
He
miles
carried
an
more
hour.
speed at the exit of the Rouge than he did because he's done it. So he's done it better than Hamilton with the exit speed. But I'm really curious to see. Yeah, 7.3. I don't think we'll see it.
Hamilton was not. Riles was 82.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm dumb.
That's yeah.
I was thinking.
Look,
they were both
it's
the same.
7.4 now. He needs a second and a half. He's not gonna get it
there's
unless
no way he can do that in 2
Hamilton
sectors.
picks up another penalty. I'm gonna check how many
is
warnings he has.
Not so possible. He doesn't have any warnings after the one he got.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so it's not really gonna.
Looks like we're gonna finish with 10 so far. We have 3
so
cars.
far, he says.
4 cars haven't gone through Rouge. Scotty, he made it successfully.
Well, you can focus on that because I'm gonna focus on GSR Hamilton here. GSR Hamilton, he's had so many. He said earlier this week, "I'm taking a break. I simply need a break. I've had stuff in my life not go the way I want it to. Stuff in league racing, it's not going the way I want it to." Today, GSR Hamilton is going to come around the final corner. His teammate Callum didn't do too well either. He looked like a favorite, but GSR Hamilton picks up your GSR win today. Riles gets his best career finish into the line. Utal, Pluto, Pravi. Pluto to get P4. Pravi has damage. Hissy's going to take P3 if he could just manage these few corners that he has left. Yeah, I think so.
We'll see. They have to get within.
Pluto shape up?
Pravi doesn't have a front wing, I don't think. I mean, Riles and Hamilton completely destroying the
Incredible.
seconds.
Hissy, P3. And you hear GSR Hamilton joining the party now. Hamilton and Cludiardio. We have this last few battle for P4 now. Seconds, but Utal is behind and Pravi to the line. He is P6, but Scotty takes that and in front of him. And now P8 is what we see between Ginger, Squid, and Boost Up. P8 for track. Ginger gets it back just barely.
Ginger's finish, I think, for tier 2.
Yeah, I believe so. Now Hamilton, Riles, welcome to the party. I think it's more of a party for you, Hamilton. Congratulations on your first GSR win. I think that's deserved. You know what? It's nerve-wracking for you and Hissy. I get to talk to you a second time today. It's really cool. Hamilton, explain to me. When you said you were taking the break, you probably thought in your mind, nothing's possible. GSR have had bad luck. ARL, bad luck. Many other leagues I've seen you race in, LERL too, bad luck. Is the dry spell over of bad luck? Do you think it is? Do you think it isn't?
I hope it is. My heart, the last few laps,
I could tell.
it was so nerve-wracking. Like Riles catching me in the middle sector basically every time. I was saving up my ears for the final lap, and I just saw it was 7.1 in the final sector, and I was so happy.
We saw you nearly lose it up Rouge and Radion twice, and especially in the final laps. You made an incredible save, but picked up a penalty. You probably thought that was over, but us in the commentary booth, we thought, does that give you more confidence going through there? But we also thought, that's incredible for you to save it like that. What was going through your mind?
What? You cut out.
What was going through your mind when you lost it up Rouge, almost spun it in front of the field? What was going through your mind?
I just thought my race was over and I wasn't gonna win. Cause I thought, the whole race I was thinking, just don't bin it up Rouge, don't bin it up Rouge. That one lap where I almost lost it. I couldn't believe that I made the save. It was unbelievable, like how I managed to not get into the barrier for that.
Me and Vivid watched everyone who died up Rouge basically just to put
We
it out
lost
there.
about half the field up Rouge.
I was talking to Bobby. I told him there'll be 11 or 12 runners left. There was 10. And I saw there was 5 virtual safety cars in the first 6 laps.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't believe it.
How happy were you to know that the limit of safety cars are done? You can't even have a safety car to change the race outcome for you.
Like, the first penalty I got, I was like, oh, okay, it's only 1 penalty. The second one, I was like, oh, shit, my race is over. But the final few laps, I just put my head down and tried to keep it on the track.
BG.
And my heart is still beating so fast. I honestly can't believe I got this. I was practicing. I had only practiced for about 10 laps today. I did 1 session with Polo, and just I can't believe it.
Well, congratulations on your first GSR win. I think that was a deserved one. Vivid, do you have any questions for Hamilton?
I mean, it was a great race. It was pretty boring, to be honest, from the booth.
Yeah.
Because the field was just so spread out.
But it was awesome to see people go up Rouge and Radion. That was the most interesting part.
I wasn't watching you when you had that big save.
I did. Yep. I was caught in shame.
You know, the question Ryan asked, what was going through your head? I mean, I'm sure you're just don't bin it, don't bin it, don't bin it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you drove a great race today. Just barely got the win over Riles, but I think it was a 2nd and a 10th. So congratulations, man.
1.5, I believe.
Yeah, 1.5.
And we were talking earlier in the week, man, and so I'm just really happy for you, and I hope you can go and get it next week.
Hopefully. It is Monaco next week, which I'm not the best at, but I'll have to try it.
We haven't announced anything yet, but it...
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
It may change, it may not,
change.
we don't know. We don't know.
Tier
because
1
we talked to Axe about it. Yeah, Tier 1 is probably staying. Tier 2, it's questionable. We already changed it for Tier 3. So that's something that we'll have to check about later on. Not this second, though. We'll try to talk about it later this week. But, Riles.
How's it going, man?
P2. Probably could have been P2 last week, but this time it's your best GSR finish with P2. I saw you a few times up a Rouge. It wasn't always the best. You had to let off. You saved yourself a lot of time, you saved yourself a lot of time of not losing it. And back to the GSR JSC event in the esports a few months ago. You lost it up a Rouge. You lost your race early in the race. How much was the word Rouge, Radion, up the hill, losing it, going through your mind in the race? And congratulations on P2, by the way. Make sure you include it, man. By the way.
Yeah, it's included. Honestly, I was just trying to keep up with Harrison. The VSCs were certainly a challenge. I think he caught me napping a few times. But yeah, there was one instance where I got in too deep, and I definitely had to let off. And I think that's where I lost a lot of my time. But I'm happy for, back-to-back podium. I'm hoping next week is the same thing.
Now, you've got, like you mentioned, back-to-back podiums. Well, but all three of you, best career finish. I want to mention that. Thing is, we saw you take the first podium for you in Tier 2 last week. You've had so much bad luck go through your head and just everything in GSR about the 50% races, how you've mentioned to me before too, you're not necessarily used to the 50% races. You need to get used to it more. And especially for ARL, you need to get used to that. You've mentioned to me, this has not been the best season luck-wise for you. Does your luck turn around now, you think? How does this go for you? And how do you look at the future races?
Honestly,
Future, not the future.
Yeah, I just try to, practice. The practice sessions running 50% will definitely help in the future. I think I've kind of acclimated myself a little better as far as tire life goes. They were dead at the end there, so it fell off, and I couldn't get within the 6-second window, which was disappointing. But I mean, well done, Harrison. You earned it.
Thanks, man. I'm breathing so heavily.
Hey, Harrison.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. I'm not gonna require it. I'm just saying. Do you want the kazoo to come back out?
Oh god.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, hold up, Ryan.
Hold up.
Can I do the count for it,
Give it
and then
up.
you blow the kazoo?
Okay. You do the count, and
ready?
then I'll say what I need to.
All right, hopefully I don't wake up anyone that's sleeping at like 4 o'clock in my house. All right, ready? Let's give it up for GSR Hamilton!
Oh,
I
I'm
love
so
you.
happy. I didn't think I'd pull that off, honestly. Like, after how many times I almost binned it in that race, and how many, like, hard moments I had, I just, yeah, I thought, Bobby was talking to me, pit the lap after Rals. Rals pitted lap 8 for the undercut. I pitted the lap later. He only gained a 10th on me, and from there on out, I just needed to, like, keep my head down. That's all I needed.
Well, I've got to ask you, Riles, I'm sorry. Thing is, your first ever league race was at Monaco last season in GSR. How do you look forward to that race if it is even on the calendar this season for Tier 2?
Well, it's definitely a challenging track. I wouldn't say it's my best. Belgium is certainly my best. But last year, I can't remember exactly where I finished, but it was higher up in the field, and I was definitely proud of myself. I'm hoping to do that again this year, or this season.
It is a new year, so yeah, I mean, you got that right. Congratulations there on P2. Not Hamilton, Vivid, do you have any questions for the P2 finisher today?
No, I don't. I just want to mention one thing. We were just paying attention to mostly Erouge and Radion most of the race, and that last lap, and just like throughout the race, I've been noticing that Riles was lifting through Erouge and Hamilton was doing every other lap, and that last lap, Hamilton didn't lift. He carried, I'd say, like 192, 194 miles per hour, and then Riles had lifted, and it was like, I think 182, 183, Ryan, was that correct?
Yeah, around there.
So, I mean, right there, that's, because you have, not only do you carry all that speed through Erouge, but you have all that speed down the main straightaway, too. So, just keep that in mind for any future Belgium race, that's one place where you're losing a little bit of time. Just congratulations on P2 today. You just barely missed out on it. You're just
Yeah.
getting there, but just not there yet. So, good luck, man, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
Also, want to mention, we have our 6th different winner in GSR Tier 2 this season. And also, not just to mention, if I am correct, that is the 9th different winner in a row we've had in GSR in Tier 2. It's incredible stats. Just want to put that together. I know I love to put together my stats, but now on to you, Hissy. Hissy, make sure you include your audio. First Scottish driver to finish on podium since Silent X last season at Canada, which was back in November. It's been a while since we've seen a Scottish driver on podium. You do so today. Pravi spun in front of you. You took advantage of it. Were you thinking penalties? Because you had 9 seconds there. What were you thinking in your mind? Yep, Pravi. Yeah, that's who that was. Hey, I want to mention 2 podiums within a span of really 2 hours here. Well, of you, Hissy. Second and third. You know, I mean, maybe if we have another race, maybe you'll get the win. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Who knows?
Up the
But
order by
I mean,
Chris.
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, it is pretty late for you. 11:01, I believe. So obviously, these races being late for you, it doesn't always put you in the correct mindset, thinking, all right, well, I'm tired, but you know what? I'll do this. You know, I gotta ask you guys, and I'll ask this to Hamilton too. Since it's just late for you guys always, it's about to be 11 o'clock. It's actually 11 o'clock, 11:01 right now. What do you guys always think when you're tired at this time? I know Hamilton, I know your sleep schedule. I talk to you in the Instagram chat that I do. Yeah, I know.
I've slept 1.5 hours in 3 fucking days.
Oh!
And can I just say a few things? Like, after everything that's happened to me over the past few weeks, like, everything that's happened just in my life, everything negative, to come back to my first proper league race like this and win it means a lot. And just,
yeah, like I said, I've got to ask you guys, staying up this late, doing a league race, you know, you guys aren't always used to it, but how does it always feel this late? And I've got to ask you first, Hissy. How does it always feel this late, knowing if something happens earlier in the day, you might not have the confidence to do it? How does it always feel heading into a league race like this late? Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest myself. I love it around this time anyway. I love it in the evening for us Americans anyway. And I love the time ARL usually is any. So I'm happy when it is. You know, I'm glad that I'm able to do it. And especially the morning races too. I'd prefer to do races like noon Eastern for me when it's 5 p.m. UK for you guys, because whenever I wake up, I'm sitting here like, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. But then I have ARL now on Saturday and Sundays. So obviously that changed, you know, my kind of way of looking at it. And like before Vivid, I had Apex Racing Series 2 at 11. So obviously that, you know, that also changed me, you know, being bored before that. So, I mean, it really is better for me, in my opinion, for me at least, to do it in the morning and get it over with. But no, I mean, you guys did great. And, Hissy, even if the next race is Monaco or not, what are you looking forward to for the next race, and how are you looking forward to competing in future races here? Because you got second today in ARL. You had the chance at catching Dylan Boy, and then today you had the chance to catch for a podium. How do you feel about these future races for you?
Baby's turning to me.
Yes, I am. Yes, it isn't confirmed, but yeah, it is on there, but it isn't fully confirmed. We still gotta get stuff going through, so stay tuned. Tomorrow, if any news is put out about Monaco being in tier 2 or tier 1, we'll figure it out. But last season actually had decent finishers, so continue. Vivid, do you have any questions for our third place finisher today?
No, not really. I just want to congratulate you. You were able to consistently not spin it up your roost like some people, but yeah, you were able to finish bottom step of the podium today. Gained some good points for yourself, I'm sure, in the drivers' championship. So good job today, and good luck next week.
Also, want to mention to you, Hamilton and Riles, good luck tomorrow at ARL. I will be streaming it with Polo God, so I think that'll give you some more.
Yeah, he's just been messaging me. He's been messaging me saying, "I'm gonna be cheering you in the commentary box. Let's make it 2-2." Like France, it's
great.
not the best track for me, but I'm gonna try my hardest.
Yeah, we saw last season you and ARL not get the chance to be able to race the race after you lagged out though early. So this time you'll get the chance to do so. So it's good. Riles, in GSR France, you didn't have the best luck this season, but again, stuff can change. It's ARL. You've won 70% of your races. I want to say something like that. I don't know. I mean, you're freaking beast with that stuff.
Mr. Consistent.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get out of here.
He's a Lewis Hamilton of ARL.
I mean, we'll figure it out tomorrow. So, hey, if you're wanting to watch GSR tomorrow, I'll be streaming all of that, except for Tier 3. I will not be there tomorrow, unless things change with DAR. Don't know. We'll figure it out. So, either way, GSR, 2:15 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, 7:15 p.m. UK, 3:45 p.m. Eastern, 8:45 p.m. UK for Tier 1, and then I guess we'll see you then. But also, the Partner League ARL tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. UK on Saturday for Tier 2, and Tier 1 Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UK. Don't miss the great action. All the great leagues out there, you know, all great action. It's gonna be great. So, that's really about it. That's all I really have to say. Vivid, do you have anything else you want to say before we end the stream?
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Me too.
I mean, I think we need. I mean, I was eating pizza during the stream. You'll probably find that in the stream. Either way, that's really about it. That's all we really have to say. So, if you're wanting to watch any of the races tomorrow, I'll be streaming on Mixer and Twitch, and you'll find it there. We will see you guys later on then, I guess. And thank you guys for watching.